Hey everyone, Ross McCorkle here with another episode of the Depot 180. Justin Fields appears to be the starter for the Steelers once again in Week 2 against the Denver Broncos. Mike Tomlin said on Friday that Russell Wilson is questionable, and if his availability is questionable, then his chance of being the starter is even less so. Jerry Dulac wrote this morning via Pittsburgh Post-Gazette that Fields is expected to start the next 2 games. That means Wilson would be available for the Colts game in 2 weeks. If that is the case, that would be 67 days between the initial injury on July 24th at the start of training camp and his play in a regular season game. That is nearly 10 weeks, all because of a weighted sled push in a conditioning test. Ouch. And if Justin Fields gets the Steelers to 3-0, would Wilson even become the starter when he returns? Patrick Peterson, who was with the team last year, pretty strongly said Fields will be the starter if the Steelers end up 4-0. That, of course, was before any reports of 2 more weeks for Fields. But if he ends up 3-0, would Wilson get his job back? Just last year, we watched Mike Tomlin ride the hot hand of Mason Rudolph even after Kenny Pickett was back and able to play. That was at the expense of a former first-round draft pick, which is decidedly more difficult of a decision than benching a quarterback that is signed to the team for a veteran minimum of $1.21 million. It will be fascinating to see. Arthur Smith told the media on Thursday that it was him, not Justin Fields, that was avoiding the middle of the field in Week 1 against the Falcons. That was a feature of their game plan to avoid the star safety tandem of Jesse Bates III and Justin Simmons. Bates didn't wreck the game, so mission accomplished, but that means we could see a whole new look on offense this week against the Broncos. Last week was a lot of conservative passing outside the numbers, and Justin Fields and Najee Harris rushing to stay on schedule and convert on third downs. They did take a couple deep shots outside the numbers, so maybe we will see more deep stuff in the middle of the field where George Pickens or others have a chance to get yards after the catch. Pat Freiermuth could also see more involvement. The Steelers' injury report has Russell Wilson and Roman Wilson questionable. Roman Wilson was full on Thursday and moved backward, so we will hopefully hear more about that next Tuesday with Tomlin's press conference. He told the media on Wednesday that he was 100% good to go, so maybe they just had him limited to be cautious since they weren't planning on suiting him up this week anyways. Isaac Seumalo was ruled out, but everybody else was cleared for game day. That includes Patrick Queen, who did not practice on Thursday but returned full on Friday. The Broncos only have rookie 7th-round receiver Devon Vele out. Everybody else is good to go. 4th-round rookie receiver Troy Franklin is expected to be active for the first time, per Denver Gazette's Chris Thomason. Let me know how you enjoyed the video on Twitter at Ross_McCorkle, and as always, visit SteelersDepot.com for your latest and greatest Steelers breaking news and analysis.